Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading, and today we have another dramatic reading, Sagittarius. This could be about a dramatic event that is coming towards you, but for you it's beautiful. Possibly for somebody else it is just kind of drama. Could be, right? We start with the Page of Swords, but he's not the regular page. No, he's usually standing there kind of wondering, using his brain, using his noodle, right, his noggin. But here's the big mean bird and coming down to peck at him, right? He even, like, he's kind of hunching down here or stooping a little bit, and he's afraid here that this bird is gonna, he already pecked him, I think. He's gonna keep biting him. And the bird has the mean birds, right? Yeah, most mean people, show up in clans. Yeah, they do. They can't act alone. And that's what's going on here with the mean bird, Sagittarius. Right? Hopefully you're not that mean bird. Maybe not. This person could be saying goodbye to somebody, Sagittarius, and I feel like they are. Here is they call this the incompatible couple. And I have them covered because they're both, not dressed. It's to prove a point. They're standing at the same tree facing opposite directions, and they're holding hands, and, and they are looking in different directions. Not just that. Here she's, somewhere in Tahiti or wherever that tropical place is, and he's somewhere in, maybe Northern Europe, but it's snowing there, right? Maybe he's in North Dakota. We don't really know. It snows here in the United States. It does. But, they're not dressed because they're going to get together and be sensual or have fun, right? No. They're showing the lack of togetherness here in this reading, and the lack of compatibility, right? You guys remember that when you'd go, what's your sign? Let's see if we're compatible. Remember all that? I do, at least in junior high, right? And we were on the right track, right? Because astrology is real. It's just that people don't know. They don't know what it is, really. They don't understand. I'm studying it right now. It's far deeper than anyone could possibly imagine. Yeah, it's way deep, and it's way precise. Yeah, that's why, I don't believe there's any, big dummy astrologers in the world. And if they are, I'd like to know about them so I can send them, a little note about fraudulence, right? Yeah, because you can't be dumb to be an astrologer. It's too deep. It's for deep thinkers, it is. It's for people who can analyze and understand and make calculations. It is. So let's see what we have, Sagittarius. But here's the man here waving goodbye. He is, and he's really leaving because his friend has the wagon of goods and going back to the house or the village, and he has his little, vagabond bag, right? He's like a vagabundo. He's not really. He's just leaving. He's going to live a new life, and he's waving goodbye, and the guy says goodbye to him. Now, somebody's waving goodbye to an incompatible relationship. They are, and and I feel like they're afraid they're going to get maybe pecked by the person that they're walking away from, or they're coming towards you, and they don't know if you're going to be mad that they were gone. But I feel like if that's the case, Sagittarius, they've suffered. So they already got they got their just desserts, so to speak, right? Yeah, they did. So let's see. And we also have the family card. They call this the family, or they call it adoption. It's it can be read a few ways, but here's the couple. And in the upright, she hands him the baby. That's why they can call it adoption. But it can also talk about like family, right? But this is in the reverse. Somebody broke up with their wife or husband or whoever was in a family dynamic. Yes, they did. And so let's get into the reading, Sagittarius. And we hope you guys are well. We do. If you guys would like your own reading, I have several readings right now. I'm also doing psychic readings. And yes, they're getting better and better. But they are accurate. They are calling out 90% of what I'm saying is true. Yeah, it is. And maybe I'll have some testimonies here because I've already given a few people here on YouTube. I think I will do that. But in the meantime, you can get a video call reading if you would like, or just a phone call. And I still have the promotional $60 video link you can get that and add on $25 to any reading you choose, and you also get a psychic reading. That's on one person. All right. So, but if you want a psychic reading on, a couple people, then, we can discuss that, right? But also for the psychic readings, you guys, just a heads up, I need their name, their city of residence, or their town, and I need their age. I don't need their exact birth date or, their rising. I don't need all that. I just need their age. Let's get into it, Sagittarius. And the bottom of the deck is the Empress. And you could be sitting somewhere very very innocently, because she's, she is very innocent. She kind of reminds me of the classy mother, right? It's like when a man, when a man loves a woman and she has, children from somebody else, or maybe she's divorced or something, but she has a lot of class, and he goes, you know what? She's a good mother, and she's a good person, and she's a nice lady. Kind of reminds me of that, right? That's how my mom was, right? She was. But, here the Empress is sitting here. Remember, the Empress is the number 3 in the major arcana. It can indicate a third party. It can. Somebody could have left somebody to be with you. There could be that kind of a third party. The Chariot, here they come, Sagittarius. And here they're coming as this kind of Mediterranean man. Maybe he's Iranian, maybe he's Hungarian. We don't really know here. It looks like some type of Eastern European by the dress. It does. But long story short, it's fine. We don't really care. Although we find culture to be very interesting. Yeah. And of course it is, right? And so he's waving goodbye. The Chariot, he got in the Chariot, right? And he was sitting somewhere, and now he's like, oh no, I'm leaving. This is about movement, if for sure it is. The 5 of Wands is reversed. This is ending either third party energy or ending challenges. In this reading, there's a third party, because, I'm pretty sure there is. And we have the 9 of Swords. So maybe you're worried, but I feel like it's this person. So, and let's see what we have, Sagittarius, to start the reading. Happy birthday to any Cancerians who are listening. And I was explaining why I don't do all the signs. It is because I don't feel like, I can't explain it that well here but basically I don't feel like things are fair. There you go. So I spend time on kind of my best, what I feel like is my best option, which is Sagittarius and Capricorn. If I thought things were more fair here, I would definitely be posting all of them. I will, however, post a reading very soon with all the signs. Let's get into it. And happy birthday to all the Cancerians. Yes, they love family. Yeah, they do. And they're nurturing people. Yeah, they are. Let's see what we have here. They like to feel safe. This is how they like it. And no digs on that. No, that's important, right? Let's see what we got. Here's the Star, and here she is, and she still hasn't gotten dressed this morning, Sagittarius. No, she's trying to get a tan because she's a little bit, she's pale, right? Let's see what we have. We went to the lake. My son, who is his father's Mexican. He goes, "You're brown, Mom. Hey, you got all brown." I go, "Yeah, it's because of my daddy, right?" Let's see what we have, and he's more fair than me, but my daddy's also darker than his daddy. Let's see what we got here, or his dad. Let's see. Temperance. We have the Sun card here, 10 of Cups, Temperance, the Fool, the Hanged Man. This is a big reading. 10 of Cups. It's a huge reading. Yeah, Sagittarius. So you're hoping for a new beginning with somebody. In your environment is the Fool. So they're already on their journey, right? And they just passed the corner, and the Wicked Witch was there, right? The Wicked Witch was there, but the Wicked Witch was not really a witch. It was it was these people, right? You guys know what I mean, right? But of course, in disguise all the time. But your person came around the corner, and they go, I'm going, to be with Sagittarius, right? And there was the witch, and the witch said, "You better slow down, right? Or I'm going to put a spell on you." And they said, "I don't care. I'm going off to be with Sagittarius." This guy doesn't care. He's like, "I'm leaving." And the other guy knows he's leaving for good. And we know he doesn't care because here's the incompatible couple next to it. Yeah. It was the worst haircut I've ever seen for a man. Come on, you guys. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I used to be a hairdresser. Yeah. It's important. hair. Come from a family of barbers. Let's see what we have. Unless unless you shave it, that's fine too, right? So let's see, Sagittarius. But the Hangman's here. There's a sacrifice in this reading. There really is. And there's also an enlightenment both. And that's really what the Hangman is. Yeah, it can be, sometimes looking at things from all perspectives, but that's what's going on here too. I've reconsidered. I'm looking at things way different. I feel like that's what's going on. Four of Wands, Three of Pentacles. So I'm not sure if you're making this sacrifice. It is to work things out with this person, whoever's saying goodbye here. You could be saying goodbye to go work things out with somebody. They could be saying goodbye. And you could be waiting too. The Hangman is just sometimes waiting. That's what he's doing. He's hung up there, right? Yeah. Don't be like John Mayer. He said, waiting on the world to change. No, it's you. We got to do it. We got to do it. Yeah, you can try to enlighten people, but they don't usually listen. Yeah, he goes, and when they own the information, they can bend it all they want. That sure is true. Let's see what else we have, Sagittarius. I love John Mayer, right? Especially his old music. Let's see what we got. We got the Two of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Star. So you were wondering if, you're going to have your shining star with them, or if you're going to heal the situation with them, or if you're going to have a new beginning. You could be wondering if they have hope, if they still have hope. This looks like somebody's coming, returning to you, and you're waiting and hoping, but you're not sure. Maybe you're wondering if they valued you enough. They sure do. Here we have the Four of Cups and the Ten of Cups in the near future. This is somebody who's bored or rejecting what they have here. They could be rejecting a family life. They could. We have the family reversed here. This is really called the family, but some of the meanings are like abortion, not abortion, adoption. Yeah. So here it just means give. It doesn't necessarily mean a real adoption. No, it doesn't. Maybe there is one here, right? Yeah. Here's the Sun in the concern for you with the Magician. And, your concern is this person, have they been illuminated or enlightened? Or have they seen the red flags possibly? Because these two kids, these two toddlers have a red flag. And they're dragging it like, wake up. So somebody's been enlightened here. You might be concerned if they have been. I feel like they definitely have. Yeah, and let's see what else we have. The Fool card in the environment with the Eight of Swords. And this is a release for a journey. This is to trust your intuition, to take a leap of faith. Isn't that what to take a leap of faith is about? Right? This lady I played tennis with, she's like an older lady, and her name is Faye. So, she's a white lady, so I kind of thought her name was Faith, right? Because that's what Faye means. It means faith, right? So she says to me, oh, I go, do you know your name means, it means faith, right? She goes, oh no, I thought it meant fairy. And I go, yeah, that's what fairies, right? If you believe in a fairy, then you have faith, like in the divine, basically, right? She goes, oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, for sure. And there's a release happening here, Sagittarius, right? Yeah, there is. We see the man waving goodbye. It's a major release. He took his draws with him, he did, or his chonies, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, I don't know what Cubans call their underwear, right? I know for the woman it's bloom, but it could be for men too, right? Bloom, which is pretty, right? It is. We have the Five of Cups reversed in your hopes, Six of Swords. Yeah, you're hoping this person will come to you, or you're transitioning from something, right? You're hoping for a new beginning. In your outcome is Temperance and the Seven of Wands. That looks like you, and you're overwhelmed here. It does. Maybe you're hoping they will resist something else, right? And this is a major resistance right here. Even though these people are like together, they're totally resisting themselves. He's over here, in the sunshine during the day, and they're depicting her at night somewhere in, I don't know, Indonesia or, some island or something like that. So, this is already a major resistance, right? I feel like somebody probably stayed with somebody they were real bored with, because we have the Four of Cups too, or incompatible. Or they're like Sagittarius is my real compatibility here. And let's look at their first 3 cards for their extended Sagittarius. And it started with the Fool again, and here is healing. And they're showing the hands here. This can be maybe be a Reiki. I don't think you touch with Reiki, but it definitely is some type of spiritual healing here. And the bad health card is here as well. And where's that card of this? Yeah, I can't really show you their whole thing, but this is incompatible. This could be toxic energy between 2 people who stand, who stand here and, hold hands. And they're both in different places, basically. Here's the bad health card, can talk about a toxic situation. I feel like your person, Sagittarius, is taking a leap of faith on you, and they're healing right now. They're healing from some toxic situation. I feel like this bird here is trying to bite this page is probably somebody who's trying to bite your person or be really mean to them, right? Yeah, we don't tolerate meanness here over at Power and Light, right? Yeah, but you can say whatever you want. Yeah, you can, because it's free speech, baby. We're going to end this reading. And in the next extended, they're all super affordable. The link is below, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me here. God bless you guys. And we're going to have a 10-card tarot and oracle spread on them both, like 2 spreads. And thanks so much. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.